and welcome to another episode of Coffee with Craig. Earlier this year, we introduced this interactive web series in order to stay in contact with you, our customer. It was received so well that we decided to continue it through the rest of the year. We're now going through our new product showcase, showing you new products and exciting new opportunities that you can take advantage of. As always, this is an interactive experience, so feel free to use the chat function at the bottom of your screen, or you can leave a comment on the social media site you may be watching this on. I'd like to welcome back Jason Blackwell, Sales Manager for our Richmond, Virginia location. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Craig. How are you?
Doing quite well.
Good.
Well, we've got another brand new product for you. Earlier this year, VMI introduced their 2020 Honda Odyssey. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Honda Odyssey was a linchpin in their production, and they brought it back again for 2020. So we're very excited to show it to you again this year. Are you ready to get started?
Absolutely. Let's go. Good morning, guys. My name is Jason Blackwell. I'm actually going to be displaying the 2020 VMI Northstar. The VMI Northstar is an in-floor ramp, so this is going to be an awesome new product that VMI has had for many years. And as you will see, door opens up, the van kneels, and the ramp comes out. As well as, the really cool thing about this van is this ramp has 1,000-pound capacity. So very sturdy, very solid, very lightweight as well. The door width opening of the actual doorway is 30.5 inches. The ramp is 30 inches wide. So a power chair or a manual chair with a really good camper on there can get on there very easily. And the headroom height through the doorway itself is 55.25 inches. So somebody tall like myself can definitely get in through there. You might have to duck a little bit potentially, but let's go. I'll show you. So. As I back up, ramp. Get right on in. So once you're in the car, the cool thing about this car is that if you're like me, I have several children, they sit in the back seat. It's a very simple and easy footrest to use, flipping up and down. As well as for a safety backup, the Northstar conversion has a sure deploy system. So me as a quadriplegic, I can completely be independent of being able to put that ramp in and out. The sure deploy system is over here on this side. Therefore, you hold the button down for 5 seconds. It starts to intermittently beep, and at that point in time, your sure deploy system will turn on, and then you would actually move to this lower button, and it has an in and out function. The in would allow you to shut the ramp up, and then you could use the door switches to shut the door, and then vice versa. If you actually stuck in the vehicle and you needed to egress out of the van, you would open up the door, whether it's manually open it up or using the switch itself, and then therefore I would use the out button to be able to put the ramp out at that point in time. Therefore, I'm independent. And again, also the cool thing with the sure deploy system is that I can do that from the exterior of the vehicle as well, to be able to be 100% independent in a broke down situation. In this part, Craig is actually going to assist with me. Craig is actually going to help remove the front passenger driver's seat out of the way. There is a little bitty tab on the back of the VMI Northstar conversion seats that you actually pull. The seats will actually pop up after removing the tether cord to actually use the power seat functions. The power seat functions are still all retained at this point. The the power seat functions are actually retained through the plug. The heated seats and the electric part of the seats are all retained. But the cool thing about the VMI Northstar conversion as well is that you're able to switch the seats from driver's side to passenger side, or vice versa. So if you're on a long trip or going on a vacation or what have you to a loved one's house or whatever, you're able to switch halfway through the trip. Or if you're somebody like myself that's a quadriplegic and gets tired or fatigued halfway through that trip, then you're able to actually switch that interchangeably in and out. So that's another awesome, really cool function that the VMI Northstar van of the Honda has. So now I'm in the driver's position. So the cool thing about this VMI Northstar conversion is it has a 5 1/4 inch ground clearance underneath the actual vehicle, as well as VMI for the first time actually put cup holders on their seats as well. So inside next to me, whether it's my wife or a loved one, I actually can have a drink next to me rather than having to worry about where to put my cup and so forth. And this particular model is an EXL with navigation and rear entertainment system. So on previous models, I know it was very difficult because of the sunroof to get into the driver's position. So because I'm sitting 56 inches tall in my chair, my headroom height was very, very close with the sunroof because it drops down a couple inches. So being able to be in the driver's position with that particular model previous was really difficult and tough for me. So, but now with the new VMI Northstar conversion, it is really cool because then I have plenty of room above my head to be in a, in a really luxury vehicle like the Honda Odyssey is. So I have leather seats, the heated seats, as my loved one sits next to me is able to utilize the heated seats. Again, when the seats are interchangeable, they're able to use all those functions as well still, like the heated seats and the electric seats and all the airbags and the safety functions that will work as well. So I think it's a really, really awesome new conversion that VMI did and on the Honda Odyssey, the 2020 Honda Odyssey, and I'm looking forward to maybe one day driving one of these myself.
All right, everybody, thank you for joining us today for Coffee with Craig. I'd like to thank Jason Blackwell, our sales manager at our Richmond, Virginia location, for taking us through the brand new 2020 Honda Odyssey with the Northstar conversion. As always, this is an interactive experience, so if you have any questions, feel free to use the chat function at the bottom of the screen, or you can leave a comment on the social media site you would be using. Please join us in 2 weeks when we take you through another brand new product during our product showcase. Have a great day, everyone.